Alright, so in this video I'm going to talk about how to add some depth to our text, because I really like this look right here of giving the text some meat, and it really adds some depth to it. So what I'm going to do is just go over some tips and tools that I use to figure this out, and really your possibilities are endless. Like once you learn how to layer it and use the color gradient, it's not that hard, and you really come out with some cool products. So what I'm going to do is go over to this new tab here, and I'm going to create something similar to what we have here. So the first thing that I did is I used the paintbrush, so I pressed B, and if you go over to properties here, we're going to move this out of the way. I have my strokes set at 3, and I have the biggest brush selected just to kind of smooth things out. Another thing is if you double click on the paintbrush, there is this setting here, and if you go more towards smooth, Adobe is going to help you draw some straighter lines, and accurate, they're going to trust you a little bit, and it's going to be more accurate. So what I'm going to do is just cancel out of this and just leave it in the middle. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go over to our layers, and I think to start off with, what I'm going to do is press V, which is the selector, I locked this, so I'm going to unlock it. So now if you have the selector and you click Shift and then you click on all, of the pieces of your drawing, or to select everything, you can also go to this circle right here, and this will select everything on the layer. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to this gradient, because I kind of want a dark red. We'll see if we can get this going here. We'll click right here. Kind of want, let's see, so what you can do is you can change the angle of the gradient. So we'll see how this looks. I kind of want to go from a darker color to a lighter color, and let's see here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get some colors. So let's maybe choose, let's drag this maroon down here. And what we're going to do with this color is we're going to drag it over here. We kind of want maybe something that's a little bit lighter. So we're going to drag this over. And we're going to change back our gradient. So 90s from the top down, we'll go with -90 here. We'll see if we can't add a little bit more of the maroon color to it. Just kind of play around with it, see how it looks. Kind of like it when it shows the differentiation right here. And this gradient tool, it adds, just with this one layer, it starts to add depth to your text. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to start with that, and then the next step here is going to be, we're going to go up here, click new layer, got a layer 2. Now what we're going to do is we're going to have all of the brushes selected, and we're going to press Control C, which is copy. Then the next thing is we're going to lock out this layer so we can adjust things without having to worry about moving it around. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to layer 2 and kind of want to have this behind layer 1. So now what we're going to do is press Control F, and now you can see that it pasted the same text that we just copied right on top of it, and that was Control F. So now what we're going to do is, let's see if we can't get a little bit darker shades in here. We'll see what this looks like. Maybe a little bit lighter here. And now what we're going to do is we are going to, we can just kind of mess around with this. It's starting to look pretty good. We'll leave it there. Alright, so now that we have that, let's see what happens maybe if we create another layer. So again, I think I want this to be behind layer 2. What we're going to do again is we are going to make sure we have everything selected in layer 2, and then we're going to go to Object. We're going to lock this out again, and we are going to press Control F again, and so this is going to give us our original copy that we had. And now let's see, let's try and get some even darker colors, maybe like some dark purple. I think what we'll do is we will get rid of that color and see what this darker purple is going to look like here. So we should have this selected.